Good morning. Hair's a little bit of a mess. I'm getting dressed right now. I decided to not necessarily sleep in, but I'm deciding to take my time this morning because I've been getting to bed at like 3:30 in the morning these past couple of days now, which isn't super bad. Like I can function off of like 5.5 hours of sleep. I think I got 6.5 hours of sleep this time, which is fine. Plenty. For some people, they would be like, dude, that's a lot, And for some people, they say you need to get 7 to 8. And I'm like, but I feel fine off of 6, like totally fine. Granted, do I feel a little bit tired after a few days? Just a little bit, but you got to keep moving. Just like when working out, when you stop working out, you really start to feel it. You stop running. Let's say you're a marathon runner, right? And you've been on marathon runs like most of your life, or at least for the past, let's say 5 years. You've been training for marathons for the past 5 years, and you decided, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. You take a break for a year. You try to come back to it. During that year period, your body starts to ache. Your body starts to feel pain it hadn't felt before. Most likely you're going to be in your feet, your knees, maybe even your pelvis, because your body's constantly moving and running like that. And when you stop doing that specific type of movement, your body starts to feel things it hadn't felt before. Just like when I was in the Marine Corps. Whew. I was in the Marine Corps, and we run a lot. So when I got out, I wasn't running as much anymore. I was dancing, but I wasn't running. I hate running. So I would run here and there, and then eventually, I'd say it took a while to start feeling. Oh, I know why. Gosh, because I was dancing all the time. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I became a ballroom instructor. Right? I wasn't running as much. I ran a little bit here and there to work out, but a lot of dancing. And then I stopped dancing for a little bit because of certain situations at the time. Story for another time. But yeah, I stopped running. I stopped dancing all the time. I was a full-time student, and then my body really started feeling it. I started having knee pain, and to the point where I just didn't want to run anymore. I was like, my knees hurt. I thought I was going to have to go through knee surgery. I thought I was going to have to do physical therapy. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I stopped running for a while just because it would hurt. Finally, someone just dug into my legs and worked them so good. I was fine. Like I started running again. It was almost like he pushed a reset button on me. I started running again. I still don't run often. I really don't. Just because I don't like running. The constant grinding and pounding of the joints coming together. I don't like it. I'm all about longevity in my with my body. And running just doesn't seem to be the thing that's going to help me with my longevity. So I lift weights. I do cardio. Like I'll do the row machine. I love the row machine. It's like a full body workout plus you're getting your cardio in. I love that. I do that over running any day. Sometimes I'll do I'll do intervals on the treadmill, but that's about it, and I don't do that very often. So, and you'll hardly see me on a Stairmaster. I'm good. I dance like 8 hours a day, so I think I'm good. But I gotta get ready for work. It's a nice chat. I'll see you guys later on. So, I'm here sitting outside work, and this happens every day. I show up early, and I have to wait for someone to open the door. Like, we should not be showing up to work on time. We should be showing up to work early so that we can get ready for people to start showing up for their lessons on time. We should always be early as the business professional. Always be early. Always be. So I take, so this is from the Marine Corps, right? 15 minutes prior to everything. I'm always 15 minutes prior. I'm always 20 to 30 minutes prior, just so I can be 15 minutes prior. Like, even to the 15 minutes prior, I'm early. I want to be early to the 15 minutes prior so I can be on time for the 15 minutes prior. Like, I never want anyone waiting for me, especially when it comes to business. Like, why are you going to make a person who's going to potentially give you money, why are you going to make them wait? Don't make money wait. Money's got to wait on you. Wait, I said that wrong. Don't make money wait. Don't, just be ready for the money. I think I totally fucked that up. But yeah, point of this, I'm waiting outside for someone to open the door, and I need a key. Someone give me a key. They just said I'm always on my phone, and you know what? You're right. I am always on my phone.
That doesn't describe me. I'm not always on my phone. Mister, this is my point.
That's Leticia.
But
That's the blonde girl. Her name's Mackenzie. I'm sorry.
honestly, you're being so rude today.
You're the one that said you were white.
I am white.
Well then, what's so different between
I just
white
wanted
and
to be a
blonde?
polar bear. I didn't want to be a penguin. No, it doesn't work. I'm a
This
polar
is
bear.
what we're fighting about.
This is
Polar
why-
bears. He deserves a penguin with the phone.
No,
and I do the one with the dab.
No, he has the dab because he's always dancing.
He doesn't dab. I do the dab, and I do it way better than him.
Wait, you don't make any sense. I'm sorry. No, sir. Not today.
They all know I'm ticklish now.
Someone change the password.
So it's going on YouTube. Okay, so I'm doing this for you guys. I am at the gym. This is weird. I don't really record at the gym. There's a lot of people here. But what's happening? It's a leg day. Oh, I want to put that guy there. It's a leg day today, and it's already past 11:30 at night, and I am not home yet. Still have to upload this video. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna try to get the talk in the car. But more than likely, I'm still gonna end up talking at home. So today, started off with foam rolling, a little bit of stretching, did leg extensions to warm up the knees, and now I'm doing some squats. Till I get someone else in here to film with me. That's all you get. All right, guys. Peace. Yo, what up, guys? I think I just fucked it up. Am I recording? Uh-oh. I am recording. So, look, that's where my car is, right? My car is over there. They're doing construction in my, at the apartment complex that I live in. And look at all this shit. All these cars. We have to park out here. And I have to walk. Oh, where's my finger? Dude, I lost my finger. All the way over there. All the way over there. All the way over there. And it's fucking cold. Hey guys, how's it going? So it is about, it's 2 in the morning. Oh, my legs are so sore. I did legs today, and let's just say I went harder than I wanted to go, so that's fun. But I ate. I had a prepped meal already, so that was good. Rice, chicken, diced bell peppers, and chopped up zucchini. And I had to throw in some hot sauce, so made it better. So, so this morning I was talking about how basically if you don't use it, you lose it type of thing. So This morning's clip, I talked about how marathon runners, or even myself, once we stop doing what we've been doing for so long, our body starts to feel it. Same thing for, let's say, martial artists. Martial artists that have been doing martial arts for years, let's say decades. Once they stop doing it, then you'll notice sometimes that their true age starts to show after the fact. Like, say someone who's been doing marathon runs and they're like 50 years old and they finally stop at the age of 50. They rapidly start to age. Now, that's for another video. But what I was talking about this morning, like I said, you don't use it, you lose it. And this morning I talked about taking care of my body. I talked about the knee pain and just leg pain in general that I was starting to get after I got out of the Marine Corps, after I stopped ballroom dancing. Then the pain really set in, and I really thought I was in trouble. I thought I was going to be going towards knee surgery, and I did not want that. And finally one day, someone mentioned to me something. The guy that I said in the beginning of the video, he was a trainer at the gym that I was working at the time, and he recommended a form of therapy that I had never done before. I think I heard about it a little bit, but then he opened up a whole new world for me. So, myofascial release. Don't know if I said it right. Myofascial release. I believe that's more correct. It's literally, this is like I can't speak right now. It's 2 in the morning, but this is a short definition for it. Alternative medicine therapy used for treating immobility and pain by relaxing contracted muscles, improving blood circulation, and stimulating the stretch reflex in muscles. Okay, so that was introduced to me years ago. And like I said, I had thought that I was going to have to get surgery, but he did that. I literally wanted to cry. Like, I got to the point where I either was going to cry or pass out. That's how painful that was. And I didn't realize how bad my legs were until that day. And then afterwards, he put me on a treadmill because I was fearful to run. I stopped running. I really did. Sometimes I would run just for the heck of it, but I would stop myself immediately and be like, I can't. My knees hurt. Like, I had a dog, a German Shepherd at the time, and I wanted to play with her so bad, but as soon as we'd start running, I would just stop immediately. I was like, I can't do it. Can't. And I didn't like that. So he finally did that and put me on a treadmill and made me run for a little bit, and it blew my mind. I didn't feel any knee pain. Like, I felt something, but it was more in my head rather than my body itself. So after that, he told me, he's like, look, you need to be, because of the condition that you're in, you need foam rolling and stretching at least 3 to 4 times a day for like 10 to 15 minutes. And I was like, that's a lot. But I started doing that, foam rolling, doing myofascial therapy. You can do it with a foam roller, or if you really want to get deep in there, you can have a ball. I find that racket balls are really good. If you want to do a tennis ball, that's cool. Or if you want to go to the store and find an actual ball that is specifically made for myofascial release, that'd be cool too. But what it does, like the definition said, it helps relax contracted muscles. So let's say, like me, I had a leg day today. My muscles are tight right now, and what that's going to do is loosen some of that. I can't even think right now. Some of the lactic acid that was built up during my workout. It's going to reduce soreness, and there was a gentleman. I would have to look him up again, but he had done. I think he was a chiropractor, but like I said, I would have to look his name up, but he had never really stretched a day in his life. always foam rolling, basically always myofascial release. And he would do it on himself. He would do it for his clients. He would go. He was a swimmer as well, and one day his swimming coach was like, "You need to stretch more." So the swimming coach went to him and tried to help him stretch. He's like, "Wait a minute, you're pretty flexible. Like, what the fuck?" He was like, all he ever did was myofascial release. And with myofascial release, it helps your muscles become flexible over time. You know, we stretch and we pull and pull and pull on our muscles. That's cool and all. Like, after a while, your muscles get used to it. But let's say you are a bodybuilder, you can't really be stretching like that. You have to do some form of myofascial release and then stretching. Because let's say you have a knot, right? You've got a knot and you're stretching a knot. What eventually happens to that knot when you keep stretching? It can tear, right? So with myofascial release, what it does, it rubs that knot out to the point where that knot's finally just muscle fibers relaxed. Now you can stretch those muscle fibers, right? You don't want to stretch a knot. You stretch a knot enough, it's going to break. But I hope that kind of helped. I hope that gave you more insight of how to take care of your body. Because I'm a dancer. I consider myself an athlete. I really do. I go to the gym almost every day. I think right now I'm doing 3 days on, day off, 3 days on, day off. Trying to build myself some structure in the gym and not just go, and then be like, oh, I should probably take a break. No, I should schedule breaks. Just like we schedule our sleep cycles. Like we'll sleep 6 hours or 8 hours, but we should always schedule our sleep, you know? So then we get up, do that, set a routine for ourselves. For some people, routines aren't their thing, but you should have a routine for certain things. Maybe it's doing a certain thing at this time of the day every day, or making sure you get 6 hours of sleep every day, or making sure you're up by 9 o'clock every day, no matter what. Just set little routines for ourselves. Take the trash out at a certain time, or take the trash out on this day, every time. Certain things like that. So, or myofascial release therapy for yourself. Set a time for that. But yeah, so my channel is all about well-being, personal growth, taking care of your body, just taking care of you, right? One of the things that I talked about before, how I think I mentioned this, that I found the path that I truly wanted to go, and I spoke to someone the other day, and I told them that this was actually the path that I wanted to be on a couple of years ago. I really had that thought process for myself, and I wanted to go through with it, and then certain things happened, and I lost sight of that path, and I tried to find another one. But now that I'm reading this book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, it's actually put me back on that path that I had set for myself before. I guess I'll just tell you guys, life coach. I actually want to be a life coach. I'll talk more about that in another video. But right now, I'm gonna wash this dish. I gotta post my blog, edit this video, upload this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, good night.